Well, good afternoon. Hello, Geminis. Welcome to Earth Sense. This is Lisa, Love and Light, with Earth Sense 2 to Tarot 22. How are you guys? I know I'm a little late for your March readings, but listen, charge my head, not my heart. Make sense? All right, this Earth Sense. I know we got a bond. Mhm. The twins. What up, Gemini and I? How y'all doing? I love you, Geminis. Y'all crazy as all hell, but it's okay. Who I'm dealing with today? Evil or good? Uh, well, I guess Spirit spoke about that one. I'm speaking with the bad side. Why y'all want to be bad? Don't be working with me, Gemini, today. Okay? Again, welcome to Earth Sense 2, Tarot 22. I am a Master 22. If you all know what that means, some of you probably do. But anyway, I know you Geminis do. I got some of you Masters out there, some of you Master 33s, and I know, I see you, Masons. I see you. All right, we got your overall energies. Let's see what's crossing the Death card here. Y'all want to be playing with me. I don't feel like playing these games with y'all. Hold on for a minute. And for those of you who are just coming onto the channel who are new because I'm still building, welcome again. This is Earth Sense 2, Tarot 22. The way we do these spreads is a Celtic or Celtic cross, as some of you may call it. And we like to get a clear reading. We're actually going to be used by the angel guides. So Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, and Ariel. Ariel, I love you. I'm sorry, baby. We got you, boo. Use me as a clear guiding channel for the message of Gemini. Our last, what is it, mutable signs? Is it the last mutable signs? I think so. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Why is that all over the place? Anyway, so the way we do them fire, water, air, earth. So as you do with the pentacles, the pentacles. Well, that's what came out. The Three of Pentacles. Okay. Work with me. Work with me, Geminis. Work with me. You guys know how to take heed to learning and collaboration and teamwork. You ain't shy or closed off, however oblivious to new things. I know you're not, because you're a Gemini. Gemini and I. Hold on, guys. Let me, I see the doggone two of cups trying to sneak out of here. What y'all doing, Gemini? We got my Queen of Cups. That's my Queen of Cups. My Celtic Queen of Cups. From the Druids. Once upon a life long ago, I might have been one. In another life. Alright, don't y'all be talking about me. My stomach gonna be falling over because this chick need to get back to the gym and do some stuff on the treadmill up in here. Get her weight and stuff. Get her weight up. Alright, let's get these cards out for you because, see, I've been running my mouth lately. I've just been having a good time with you guys, Geminis. Alright, and if you can, this is for those whose sign or sun sign is in Gemini, and also for those in Venus, moon rising. Because you may not hear me speak about the actual sun of Geminis or any other element that may come out in the reading. And the reason for that is because we all, however, are planetary aligned with all of the elements or signs within the universe of 12 or into 13 astral realms, or however aligned planetarily with the chakras. All right. We got our south and north node here. And this is just going to expedite the pulling of the cards. So if 2 come out, we get 10 cards, inclusive of the overall. I don't like that. The outcome. I've been forgetting the outcomes, Gemini. Work with me. Come on now. Y'all want to act bad. I'm going to be good, though. The Lovers. Hey, Gemini. Aye. All right, guys. The chick done gained about 5 pounds up in here on come on now, Spirit. I don't like, give me 2 cards. I want you to give me what's in our past and what's in our future, what's working forward. Just moving on up. All right, we're gonna take these, okay? And the King of Cups tried to come out here. And I could have used all those for every position. It would have been real quick. So if 3 cards come up, sometimes I'll take them. If I feel like Spirit says no, it's a negative, I'm not going to, because that's not what it needs to be. And I am an intuitive, however, a medium. Psychic, as some might say. I don't like to use the term psychic because Geminis, y'all gonna have to stop acting out, okay? All that stuff all in the world and doing all that in the world of the world, don't know how the world gonna go. Listen now, we can't be doing all that, okay? Y'all need to slow your roll. And you got the World card and the Wheel of Fortune, but that's in reverse. And you got the Fool. I see what's going on here. I don't even have to look at these cards, really. It's just the energies I feel. Y'all need to slow your roll. You've been doing too much. You need to slow it down, okay? Slow it down. You're burdening yourself with a little too much. Too much is going on. Slow it down. You're on timeout by the world. Gemini, aye. Gemini and I. All right, we got your finances. That's why you need to slow it down. King of Pentacles. What we just said. Your finances onto the love. Y'all know how to make that money. And you give your money away. You're very free when it comes to your money. Why that King of Pentacles is there. Very abundant. Very giving. You may need to slow that down a little bit too, especially when you're not getting that back. Because you got the Fool here for what's working against you. Slow it down. That some people give to you sometimes. Okay? All right, what's in it for your health? Give me a card for the position and health of Gemini Spirit. Very good. The Hermit. Slow it down. Take time out. Breathe. You are air. All up in your hair and stuff. Hair. And I for Gemini. All right, let's get into this reading. I saved 3 minutes. Okay, so here's what we have here. We got the Death card. This is your overall energies. This tells me that there's some addictions going on. Some deceptions, deceits. Perhaps you're telling little white lies, little back lies. You need to give up onto the addictions. You need to transform and transition out of those things that are not healthy for you, Gemini. Okay, put depth to those things that renders negativity, ill behaviors, deceit, deception, lies, dishonesty, manipulation, and anything concerning your health, overall love life, and work situations. Whatever's not working for you, Gemini, we need to put depth to that. We need to transform and come out of some things, put an end to it so that you can start fresh and rejuvenate and recycle whatever it is you're doing. And we're going to figure all that out. Now, here, it deals more or less with your money. This is crossing that, the death card. So we know that you need to put an end to some things where things aren't serving you as far as any calculated assessments or investments concerning your money, or just learning how to work with others, more or less learning from other people who have better decisions and wisdom where it concerns progressing forward in a situation, more or less concerning your money. So with this crossing the death card, we know it deals with you taking in the insights of others and coming into configured um, collaboration or cooperations within, just learning how to build better, investing your time, your resources, and anything as far as information. You need to take heed from other people, more or less. Be more open to taking in information from others as far as collaboration and cooperation, and just learning to build as far as two is good. One and two, what they say, one and two on one accord, three's a crowd, more or less. Or this could be dealing with third party situations where there's too many people in your ear about how you need to invest your money or where it is you need to put it, okay, as far as any institution or anything where it's going to collectively grow for you. So perhaps you may have put some money in an institution or bank. If you're dealing with a particular bank or credit union and you've been having some issues with them, it's time to change institutions or banks, more or less, where that concerns. And that's the energy I'm more or less getting here. Because why I say that? Because you have the Fool card here for what's working against you. This is also in cohesion with, or cohesion with the death card here, with transitioning out and starting something new. You need to move things out of an institution or bank where it hasn't actually been working for you. You need to make better judgment within your investments as far as making your money grow for you, because this is all what's crossing you with the death card here in the Fool. So the Fool, we know with this working against you in the actual pentacles there in the Fool, perhaps you need to open up another account somewhere else as far as an institution you may have been dealing with, because the one you at is not making your money grow to the point where you want it to grow for you as far as anything dealing with what's in your future. And we're going to get to that in a minute. Now, what's in your past is the Seven of Swords. That's why we know you need to cut that out, because this here concerning your money, your pentacles, what's crossing the death card, you need to close particular accounts or wherever you've had money, because perhaps somebody's been stealing, yeah, trying to do something sneaky. Watch where you put your money. Watch where you put your money, Gemini. Watch who you give your money to. We more or less said that with the World card there and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yes, definitely dealing with your money, Gemini. So don't let nobody pull the wool over your eyes, okay? So as far as this 7 being here, yeah, somebody's been doing something real sneaky, deceitful, deceptive. And I said in the beginning, it perhaps could have been you with the death card here. However, somebody's been doing something manipulative and doing something real cunning and dishonest. So we're going to cut that out. With this working against you, hi, the Queen of Swords. All relative to this reading here. I don't really need to go anymore. I don't need to clarify any of this. This is dealing with your money, more or less a bank that you're dealing with, or a credit union. I'm gathering a credit union for you with the actual pentacles being here, and anything with any deceitful, manipulative behaviors, somebody doing something. And you need to check your receipts, your bank statements, and anything relative to your money or your funds, Gemini. Whatever is going on for whatever's going to work for you, when you move it out of one location into another, with the Fool here, starting fresh with a new location, new institution, new bank, new credit union, cut out the old one. Give depth to that. Give rise to how your money is going to better benefit you in the future with the World card here. Transitioning out, transitioning to a better cycle. However, your money is going to generate for you and grow for you for the better. And give better investment and maturity on your return, your investments there. So that's the world card. That's what's working for you in the future. This queen here, she don't play around. When it comes to somebody being very deceptive, and you Geminis know you'll cut it out real fast. You don't have time for that. The evil side of you, now I understand why that energy came out initially, because you're a little upset and feeling real disappointed and just really more or less surprised about it. So whatever's going on with this working for you, the truth is going to come about with all of it. And whoever's been deceitful, trying to do something real sneaky concerning your money, whether that be somebody close to you, more or less a third party here dealing with something going on considering or anything relative to your money, the world card working in future, when you move and make that change as far as your money from one location into the next, as far as dealing with institutions, banks, credit unions, you're going to be better off. You're going to be better off. Things are going to be better for you, and things are going to look up, and you're going to actually see the return on your investments in the future when you make the change from one location to the next concerning your money. That's what this is dealing with. And I don't really have to clarify this anymore, because here's the finances. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. This deals with cycles. This also corroborates everything about this reading as far as you moving your money from one location to another, because this deals with fortune, luck, abundance, wealth, riches, stability, reliability, dependability. And someone has not been dependable or reliable concerning this institution, more or less is what I'm getting in the energies here, where it concerns your money or your investments. Make a change, move, cut it out, give depth to it, so that you don't have to deal with these foolish situations from these individuals trying to do something very deceitful and sneaking, conniving behind your back. You understand, Gemini? We're not dealing with that. We're not dealing with that, because our money is our what? Our peace, our joy, our solace. Yeah, that's how we get along. And I know you Geminis don't play with no money when it comes to somebody being non-reliable, undependable. I know, because I work with a Gemini. I learned everything about the hustle from a Gemini. Let me tell you, you don't play no games when it comes to your money. You like somebody you can depend on, who's going to be very equipped, very good, who's going to be this queen of swords, who's going to know what to do when it comes to somebody being real sneaky and conniving, trying to steal from you. No, that's what this is all about. And this is in the reverse position. So this definitely tells me concerning your finances that somebody's been doing something real sneaky. But we're going to change that, because when you move into this future position in the future, once you make the change concerning your money and whoever this third party is, and this is dealing with the institution, more or less. Or it could be an individual, but I'm not getting that in the energies. It's not an individual. It's an institution or credit union. So you need to cut that out and deal with something new. Transfer monies. Wheel of Fortune, the world. Transfer monies, transition out, transfer out, move out, and start something new, with the Fool card being here. And it's going to work for the betterment of you in the future. The King of Pentacles deal with your love. And there's the Pentacles again. This man ain't no fool. And if we had to base this all back around your overall energies with this reading, because the Pentacles is being here, with the masculine energy more or less standing ground, knowing when to purposely do things that are going to benefit you, and however you need to be more reliable or have someone you can depend upon. Look at his eyes there. These kings don't play no game, and you playing with my money? Nigga, I'll cut you. You got the Queen and the King of Pentacles, the swords and the... What? These two? No, we're not doing that. And this deals with your love life, more or less. So, with the Queen in your future position and the King of Pentacles here in your love situation, in the position concerning love, listen, you have somebody you can depend on when it concerns your money. Didn't I say that earlier? Or your love life, more or less. So, when it comes to anything that's loving or that's balanced and stable, because it don't really deal with any relationship or love. This goes back to money. You see him with that pentacle right there? Yeah. It's like, nigga, I know you ain't hating on me. Sis, I know you ain't hating on me. Okay? This man don't play games. He don't think, he's logic over heart. logic over heart. He don't deal with emotions when it comes to his money. She don't deal with emotions when it comes to her money. You're very careful. You're very calculated. You're very stable and methodical, very strategic when it comes to where you place your money. And it deals with you depending on the person that is close to you, who you can rely upon, however emotional or financial and physical when it comes to loving a situation, or for the love of money, more or less, because you guys can be so loving where it comes to money, where you put so much time and effort into a situation or a person, but you want to be able to depend on them, as I said when I first opened up this reading, because those are the energies I was getting. When it comes to all of that, you don't have no time to be playing no games with somebody when you turn your back, that you can't depend upon them when it comes to a situation to get you here, how this should be in the upright, but it's not, because you've been having somebody who's been doing something very cunning and sneaky, manipulative, with the death card being here. But with this in the love position, it doesn't deal with a relationship. However, it does to a degree where your emotions are involved and you can trust another individual. You understand? When it comes to leaving a person responsible for your money, you want to be able to know, and you do have a person here concerning the love position here that you can depend on. You don't have to worry about these sneaky little people, but more or less this deals with your institution, and I know that, so because I'm very clear about it. But here's the thing. You have this, you have somebody you could depend on as far as your future, dealing with your finances, that you can trust, and who's very reliable and strategic when it comes to helping you grow your money. You have support. You have a very economical system going on when it comes to the support of another individual in this king status or position, who's very stable, very wise, know how to make just decisions where it concerns your money. However loving this person is or supportive, because this more or less deals with money again, but it's in the love position. However, this reading is around your finances and how you can depend upon making your money grow for you. Now, with the health position, you got the Hermit card here. You've been thinking a lot about it. The truth is coming out about it, though, because the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords is here. So light is going to be brought to the situation about this person who's been sneaky, doing something real deceitful behind your back, because you ain't been really looking at your statements, Geminis, and you need to check your statements, your receipts, or whatever it is as far as your investments and any return on your stocks, more or less, mutual funds you perhaps may have concerning your money, dealing with any third party institutions or third party groups, or anything that relatively deals with return on your investment with maturity, dealing with stocks, bonds, investments, or the credit union. Whatever's been real cunning, sneaky, deceitful, behind your back, manipulative with the death card here, it's going to come to the light with the Queen of Swords being here and what's working for you. You're going to find out exactly what's been going on. As long as you take the necessary time to calculate all the information, going into a state of restitution or meditation, because this deals with your health. And you need to really think before you seriously cut somebody's daggone head off here. Okay, that's working for you, but that's not more or less as far as you being vile or violent, because we know about the Queen of Swords. Trust me, I know. This just deals with you just breathe, take the time out, think about what's going on, collectively gather all your receipts, all your statements, everything that justifies what's been going on, where you haven't been seeing a situation more or less, where it will be illuminated with the truth card here, the Queen of Swords and the Hermit, so that you can get to a position of your future position once you change that. Okay? Don't be naive. Don't be childish with what's going on, and don't make childlike decisions as far as your situation in the future, because this deals with money. This is your finances, and something crazy's been going on about it. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out exactly what's going on, and I'm going to ask Spirit as to why. But just breathe, meditate, reflect, give into the situation where it will resolve itself in time, and it will come to the light as far as who this person is. Okay, because this deals with health. But as far as the reading, this is based all around your money, more or less, as I stated in the beginning. Be mindful who you give your money to, which institutions you put it in, as far as it growing for you in the future with the world card here, because it will. Once you make the necessary change to transition out one institution to another concerning your money, with Three of Pentacles being there, you're going to be fine. This Wheel of Fortune, however, it's in the reverse position, it will go back to its upright position in the future, because you have the World card here. And also be mindful as far as any because this also deals with travel, more or less with money. When you're making reservations to go out of town, check your receipts, because sometimes people can be overcharging you, or you actually might be spending a little too much money. But it's not dealing with that. It's more or less just telling me that something conniving's been going on there. So check your receipts, check anything as far as hotel stays and anything relative to any planning in the future, or more or less where you've been making reservations going out of town, perhaps due to business, with the Queen of Pentacles being here, because this also deals with business perspectives with another individual. So again, this also confines the whole reading about institutions and business related affairs. Okay, so this is the Hermit card dealing with your health. Take the time out to just collect everything that you need to gather about to get light within a situation, so that the truth can come about. Okay, so you can see exactly what's actually been going on as far as any losses or anything that you need to do to make reservations or future situations work for you for the better in the future. Okay, this is the Hermit card here. That's about your health. Before you freaking have a daggone breakdown or cut somebody's head off for real, because that's not healthy, Gemini. Yeah, that's not healthy. That's not healthy at all. But this is good. This is good. This is good. All right. Why is the Queen of Swords here, Spirit? Why is the Queen of Swords here? Let's clarify that and see what's going on here. Why is the Queen of Swords here? What truth is going to come to light for Gemini in this situation? However, they need to close out an account from an institution and transfer it into another one, so that they may start afresh, so that they can have better resources and better investments concerning their money. Why is this Queen of Swords here, Spirit? Seven of Pentacles. You reap what you sow. Be focused. Be mindful. Watch where you're putting your money. Watch those you're giving your money to. Be very clear about what's going on around you. Okay? Because in the future, if you stay focused on what's going on, you're not going to have this problem concerning your finances. You're not going to have to deal with all these wheels and steals and trying to figure out who and what ain't doing what they're supposed to do when it comes to another person or institution. However, you're dependent or reliable, however reliant they should be, when you shouldn't be babysitting them. Because when you're dealing with children, what the hell is going on here? This is not childlike behaviors. We don't deal in this stuff. We don't do that, Gemini. We don't do that, right? We want somebody we can depend upon. Okay, and that's why this Seven of Pentacles came out, because that's exactly what's going on here. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Spirit? And then I'm going to get you some oracles. And I'm actually going to clarify that Seven of Swords there, because I want to know who's being sneaky, and I'm going to ask Spirit who it is. Because you're doing something stupid. Okay? Now, if we had to deal with any elements, as you guys sometimes like to hear, you know the Seven of Pentacles more or less deals with, and it's one of those unexpected situations that you didn't see because you weren't focused on it. And this is actually, yeah, because you wasn't clairvoyant as to what it is you were supposed to have been watching and being mindful and not naive to a situation, more or less, with the Fool card. Fool card there for what's working against you. Why does this look like a daggone bird? One of them cartoons. See, people want to play games. This ain't no daggone joke. Don't play with my money. Okay? That's that's Gemini. Aye. Listen, the heck is going on here? You got the Eight of Wands in reverse for the Wheel of Fortune. Why it's in reverse? Yeah. Somebody trying to do 10 cent slip. If it was in this position, trying to be real fast and quick about it, thinking you wouldn't see what was going on. It's in the reverse, though. It's in the reverse. Don't be hasty about where you put your finances. Be real quick about what it is that's going on. Don't let them pull the wool over your eyes. Again, so that's the Eight of Wands. Be on guard because you haven't been. So why is the Eight of Wands in reverse, Spirit? And where has Gemini been closed off and been blind as far as any reservations or collections when it comes to basing investments around their money? Why is the Eight of Wands there in the reverse? Where have they been blindsided? And where have they been negative and foolish, naive about where they've been putting their money? Give me an answer, Spirit. Show me what it is Gemini needs to understand and see as to why they've been a bit foolish and naive about any investments concerning their money. Why is the Eight of Wands in reverse, Spirit? Strength. You need to gain the courage because you were weak. You were really weak and you didn't have enough courage or strength in this situation to understand, which is why the Hermit card is here and your health position, because you've been overworking yourself. Slow down, Gemini. Okay? Gain some strength and courage and sense in the situation where you can, I don't want to say manipulate, just be more strategic as to what it is you're doing so that you're not so gullible and naive that you don't understand what you're doing concerning your money. And don't just give it away to anybody, okay? But you have the king there in the love position as far as that. See, that came out blindsided. That's the Two of Swords. Make just decisions, make wise decisions as to what you do with your money. But you're going to move it out of this actual institution that you have it in, because something's been going on with this particular institution or bank that you've been holding your money in. And they've been doing something real sneaky behind your back. So you need to go in, sit down with somebody, a representative, make an appointment so that you can go and gain the strength. Make an appointment. That's why that strength card came out, because you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and that Eight of Wands there in reverse, as to you not being open and you've been a bit oblivious, but you're going to have to figure out what's going on. So we know that strength card is about balance. Yes. And also just listen. Just do is going to come when you go in. And who is this person, Spirit, that's been sneaky, doing something real conniving? Who is this person? Strength deals with the actual Sagittarian, right? Is that Sagittarius, dear Strength? No, that's Leo. I'm sorry. So, yeah, you better have the strength and courage and be brave like a lion. Don't be playing with my money. I got you, Gemini. I got you. Don't be playing with my money. This ain't no daggone joke. It's my livelihood. I base my life around how I work. And strength there also can deal with work, more or less. And who is this cunning person that's been doing all this nonsense? I don't like this energy at all. The Empress. So there's a woman here. Somebody older in a position of authority and doing something real sneaky. Yeah, you're going to go check their behaviors at the bank. Yes, you are. And we're going to put death to the situation because you don't get to play around with my money. Right, Gemini? This is an empress. This is actual Taurus, an earth spirit, more or less. An empress, yeah, deals with the actual earth element of Taurus. So whomever this person is, not that this is a Taurus, just somebody in a feminine position or position of authority, however maternal she may be, who makes decisions. So here's what it is. There's somebody at the bank, a woman, and you need to go check her. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I'm going to say about that. I don't need to do anything else for this reading. I've had enough of that. People like to play freaking games. Let's get you some oracles. Don't play with my money. You go right to the bank, the institution, whomever this person is, because I see exactly what's going on here. This is a woman who's been doing this stuff. And out of jealousy, for whatever reason, I have no idea, because the Fool and the Death card is here. But you've been doing something real manipulative and sneaky. And that was your first card out. And I didn't really like it. And death doesn't always have to be something negative or evil, because it can also deal with transformations, with a new path, new way of doing things. And you are going to do something new. In the future, the World card is here. You're going to do something new. You're going to take your money out this little credit union, bank, institution, or whatever's been going on with your stocks, bonds, and investments. Yeah, we're going to fix it. And we're going to sit down with an advisor or representative to whomever this is, or anything relative to any past plannings with a hotel reservation you may have been at. All this is right here dealing with your money, more or less. This pentacle came out, the King of Pentacles. You had the other fire, passion. Give me an oracle, spirit, for Gemini. Give me an oracle. And next month, guys, I've been telling all the other zodiacs to check with me on the Wednesday at, this is the fog. That was here all along. So I'm going to take that, because that's what was trying to come out all that time. Yeah, this is going to be lifted, this whole situation. Let's get you another card. This is from Earth Mardic Oracles by Stephen Farmer. Yeah, this is the fog. Somebody been doing something real sneaky, conniving, trying to pull the wool over your eyes, more or less, with the fog card there. I ain't crazy. That card been wanting to come out, but I didn't see it. Stand your ground. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. You're going to go. Whoever this woman is, make an appointment. Whoever this financial riser is, make an appointment. Set a time and date so that you can collectively come together as to what's been going on concerning your money or investments. Gemini, are we understanding each other? All right, I know we are. Oh, we got Earth Magic. Let's read it. People play too much. Don't nobody got time. Don't be playing with my money. And that was just the energy I got when I first opened up with this reading with you. I don't know why. Well, of course I do. It's earth sense. It all makes sense to me. When you're clairvoyant, you can sense things and feel energies. You tend to know, you know. But I don't take credit for that. I just let spirit use me. They say Fogville. Fog is simply a low cloud. You see that? I'm going to use my left hand. Yeah, never let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, Gemini. Aye, aye. Fog is simply a low cloud, a blanket of water crystals that hasn't gained the density of raindrops. The thicker it is, the more it shrouds us in its damp and billowy arms. It can be so thick that it makes it nearly impossible to see directly in front of us. During those times, silence. There's the hermit. Remember the hermit there? Silence. Sound as we pause and allow ourselves to be enveloped in the shroud of impenetrable density. We may even feel as if we can do nothing but be still and await for what is to be revealed. Remember the Queen of Swords there? Yet, even within the thickest fog, we can be assured that it will eventually burn off as the sun's rays infiltrate the veil. Once they do so, we can anticipate how the light and warmth will bring us welcome relief, illumination. Remember the Queen of Swords and the Hermit? It will come to light. Yet even within the thickest fog, we can be assured that it will eventually burn off as the sun's rays infiltrate the veil. Once they do, we can anticipate how the light and warmth will bring us welcome relief from the cold. As the sun continues to disperse the fog, our surroundings become illuminated, and we have the opportunity to continue onward in the future, because you're going to transition, you're going to transfer, and you're going to make things better for your overall situation concerning your money, Gemini. You are enmeshed in confusion and uncertainty and unsure if it will ever clear up. This is not the best time to make decisions, particularly any major ones. Know that this foggy veil will eventually dissolve. Although there may be ways you are unconsciously contributing to this state, the greater truth is that this is simply a cycle you are moving through. And like all things, this too shall pass, Gemini. This too shall pass, I. This too shall pass, Gemini and I. Earth Sense 2, Tarot 22. We're not dealing with these situations. Allow yourself to feel confused. In fact, decide to be confused. No matter what attempts you make right now to make things happen or move in any specific direction out of impatience or frustration, you risk only creating more confusion and uncertainty. So get in hermit position, Gemini. Solidarity, silence, reflection, illumination, things will come to light, and this too shall pass. No matter what attempts you make right now to make things happen or move in any specific direction out of impatience or frustration, again, you risk only creating more confusion and uncertainty. So be still and patient. Wait for that first glimmer of awareness to lift the veil so that you can see the choices before you more clearly and can then choose to align yourself with the will of the Spirit. All right, Gemini? So that's what we're going to do with that. Now, the mountains stand your ground. Let's read this by Kyle Gray. This is the Angels and Ancestor Oracles. I think this is here. I think that's one of the first cards here. Stand your ground. And you are. You're going to make an appointment. You're going to see what the heck is going on in this overall situation. Hold firm to what you believe in or are focusing on because it is absolutely right. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. And you know Earth Sense 2. We got you, Tarot 22. We got you. About mountains are strong and wise. They are rooted deep in the earth and reach high into the sky. They have been where they are for thousands of years. They have been home to animals, they have been climbed by humans, and they have seen seasons come and go. No matter what has happened to them, they have remained strong, immovable, and unshakable, and so they offer the spiritual energies of strength and resilience. Extended message for you, Gemini, is this. Mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reaches high to the Great Father. If you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded, and the energy and air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcoming the energies of heaven. If you're not sure what you need to do next, the mountains card invites you to stay exactly where you are. Talk things over with those around you and know that change will come to you. You're going to do that, right? Because we're going to have a little chat. Yeah. You will be whole and well at the end of this current situation and will not stand in your way of your future growth and expansion. Are we clear on that? Y'all got me? I got you too. This Earth Sense Tarot 22. Gemini, make the necessary appointment. Bring light to this situation so that you can gain truth and clarity as to what it is that's been going on, however deceiving and manipulative, cunning, and deceitful behind your back. All right? Earth Sense to Sense, Tarot 22. We got you. Earth Sense to Sense. It's Earth Sense 2 now. We got you. Enjoy your night. Come see me again. Love and light, Lisa. Talk to you later.